All right, so finally got one of the escalations from the, oh, what is it called? It's the Guristas Troop Reinvigoration Camp is what I'm going to, and it's from a Guristas rally point. And I'm going to take this Dominic's. It's not exactly the right ship for running an escalation, but it's the best one that I've got here. And I think it'll do the job okay. So, you know, we'll see though, right? And then hopefully I get really lucky and I get some epic loot. More likely is not. And yeah, I don't know how often running these will give you the epic loot where something's module's worth like $1 billion or whatever. I'd have to run several of them probably to figure that out. But just like any good addicted gambler, if I hit it big on my first spin, then there might be some reason to do more of them. We've got a newt in here, and so let's see here. Don't know anything about him. Don't bother in an estero. I feel like maybe that's them, right? I don't know. Oh, no. There's an estero. He's friendly. You know what? Just because be sure on this, I'm going to look this guy up. Right, so this person is actually a bit dangerous. Let me log in. So, oh. A lot in Providence. I wonder what he's so this is today. Flycatcher? Yeah. All right. Interesting. Alrighty. Oh, you've got a spike, huh? Yeah, I don't know what's on the other side over there. I feel like it's a trap.
Warp drive active.
We'll see.
active.
I already have some safes in here. Okay. Not a whole lot of infrastructure in here. It's okay. All right, so on this too, I am gonna probably salvage everything and let's go. I don't know if it's gated or not.
Warp drive active.
There's not very much stuff in each one of these rooms. I'm not looking to break any speed records or anything. I've never done this site before. And so
Warp drive active.
just see what happens. First room is 11 destroyers and 1 battle cruiser. Not very much. All right. Yeah, I finally got one. Definitely took a while. I don't expect that, you know, I'm going to get some super duper stuff out of this, really. But it's just a nice little exercise and trying out new things. So boy, I don't even have enough time for my micro jump to get cooled down for jumping back. Wow. All right. Yeah, that was pretty easy. At least this room was. I need my micro jump to jump back, and then I also need it to when I get into the next room. So yeah, I do wish I had a different ship for this in here. I just wasn't sure. I really don't have many PvE ships here, except for I have a Vexor, and I wasn't sure if Vexor would be enough to do it. All right, let's see if there's anything in there. Not really. I am going to salvage this stuff. There's not very many here. But, you know, I just kind of want to see what we're ending up with here in total. And, yeah, it pulled everything in already. So... I don't think that the salvage is going to amount to very much. They usually don't. But again, I want to be surprised, right? Which I don't really think is going to happen too much. Not very valuable so far. Slowly start going this way. Is that in the way of the gate? What is that? Right at the start of the gate. Thing in here. Spa card. What is a spa card for? Oh, you know, this is the troop reinvigoration. Can you imagine a bunch of military guys going to spa day?
Welcome to the Dragons.
TT_King off nothing just followed.
All right, King of Nothing, thank you for the follow. Welcome. It's a little bit of a slow boat, given that I don't have any propulsion other than the micro jump. And this thing's kind of weird, this little gate thing that's up here. This is when they watch people go fight in the arena. All right, well, close enough. You can
Warp
go.
drive active.
There's a lot of shit in here, though. Wow. There are a lot of things in here. And we've got a neutral in here.
Warp drive active.
Yes, that's why I decided to leave. Combat scanners. Shit, I'm gonna lose that tractor unit.
Warp drive active.
So my question is whether or not they didn't see what they were looking for and they just moved on, or they could have got my mobile tractor unit. Now here's another problem, is when I go in there again, if I get scrammed by anything, because they're all going to be up right there where I land, then I'm going to be in a world of hurt. I'll probably lose this ship. Thought about that, but seeing all of them come in, combat probes and everything, I had to move. There's just no choice. Needed to happen. So need to wait a minute for them to continue moving on. I want to see if they move on from the system next door. Before I go back down there again, because otherwise they know where I'm at, and then they do they just come back through the gate and warp straight to me, and it's a problem. Yeah, those guys came through in here. So they're probably continuing on, but I'm just waiting to see notification of that. So we'll get this guy going on his next site, and then right, they've moved on. So just get this guy started. He can go on his own.
You, sir, rock.
SP1 Inky just subscribed.
Spinky, thank you for the sub. Right, about 1,000 gold. Everybody here in your honor. And Spinky, see what Dolly is thinking that your Twitch avatar might be looking like today. It's Dolly's on a TV dinner kick, so we'll have to see. It's probably going to continue being on a TV dinner kick. Yeah. Yep. Spinky. Mm-hmm. Yep. So it looks just horribly nutritious. I'll put that up into our Discord. You can grab a copy of it if you want. I'm not sure about this TV dinner stuff, though. I gotta say, it looks like a toy most of the time. Okay, well, let's see if I can get back down in here and whether or not I'm gonna die in there. I might. Might be horrible. I don't know. Looks appetizing. If you're 3 years old. Yeah, I think I might have to get Dolly off that TV dinner kick. It looks so unhealthy. All right, so I don't have very good. I don't have good speed on this. It's the slow boat. Oh. When I go in here, I might be screwed. And I might just have to jump whatever direction I'm pointed. We're gonna see. I gotta get past this other gate thing, get all hung up on it. Spinky, thank you. Get past this thing here. Try.
Warp drive active.
That's gonna work. Okay, now here we go. I think that I'm possibly not gonna like what I see. I don't know. Right, I'm okay. I don't know if that's what was shooting me or not, but the likely culprit. Cannot activate the modules. Interference prevents this type of module from being used. Okay. Alright, it's my shield alarm. Should be okay. I don't know. We'll find out here. If I have to jump out further, I will. See. Is the next ganked vid coming? Well, there's one just a couple days ago that published. I don't know. I don't do them necessarily every week. Every week, every other week. Something like that. I'm sure there'll be more. Maybe we record one tomorrow. See what's new on the list. Taking out 4 battleships. It's going to take a little bit of work, but I'm holding my own here. It's not. I mean, if they get within about 40 or so, I might micro jump again. But right now, I think they're okay. Yeah, for such a cheap ship, it's holding up good. All right. Now we got these battleships, and probably it'll be fine. Oh, yeah, well, you know, dominance versus rattlesnakes, which guy prefers this kind of content? Well, the rattlesnake, see, the problem is that we'd add 1 billion to this ship value by flying a rattlesnake, and that's the whole deal. So it's not that a rattlesnake wouldn't do better at this, because it would. It just would be a lot more value out here, and part of what I'm doing out here is to keep the value low, so that if I get popped by, you know, hostiles coming through, it doesn't hurt nearly as much. So yeah. All right, we're gonna get this.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Markee 12 just followed.
D, thank you for the follow. Just the last one.
Welcome to the Dragons.
It's underscore Ramo just followed.
It's Ramo. Welcome. Do I have this fit posted anywhere? It might be. This is the sniper fit. Exclamation point fits. This might be posted in there. It's a cheap Dominic sniper. No, that's not what I want. I want this. .40 away from the gate, okay. The Overseer Intoxicated Commander can drop faction modules. Okay. Intoxicated Commander, there he is. Alrighty, well, I'll have to wait until it gets pulled in. Right now, we're looking at 79,000 in value. Woo-wee. Hello, Nick Pa. You're just getting into the sentry drones, Gronko? Yeah, so sentry drones are good for sniping. They're not good for brawling, in my opinion. So, yeah, when you try and brawl with them, they, it just doesn't work as good. You may as well just use heavies or something. Got more loot there. 500,000 now. Foreign null. So level 4 in nullsec, yes, there is the lower the security, the more the mission will pay. And in both in both the LP and in the bounty. There are null missions. There are with like Guristas, Blood Raider, Sancha, and Ore. There might be others too. So, yeah. Missions for pirates, yeah, and Ore is not really pirates, but they fit into that category, or into that bracket, or whatever. A whole lot of value. And well, there's actually more in here. So we still have the intoxicated commander. It might have something interesting in there. So when it pulls that one in, there might be something of interest in there. You've had any visual updates? Oh yeah. So they've upgraded the engine probably 4 times in the last 20 years. So, yeah. And there's a lot of incremental steps in between and stuff. So yeah, it's constantly getting improvements. So that's you know, it looks way better now than it did. Looks way better now than it did before. Well, let's see. Oh, we got the commander in, and it had shit for loot. It didn't have any loot. 100,000. All right. Well, wah. Maybe the salvage would be better. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. How much is left to pull in? Oh, there's a few things. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, I will see you in the next episode where we will continue this. We've done room 1 and 2, and we'll do 3 and 4 next.